Come on, why is it taking so long? Dade, what's up, brother? Hey, Dade, hello! Or UCCM, sorry. $9.99, you got it, boss. I feel like it's always nighttime when I join the realm. How's everybody doing today? I've done a decent amount on the first floor. I'm not completely done with it, I would say. But I'm in a good spot. You are very early. I've only been streaming for a minute and a half. Made a lot of progress, though. Oh, wait. Let me start the thing. I forgot. Hang on. Boom. There we go. Papa J! Appreciate you, brother. I finished the rooms upstairs, so I'm doing like a chapel in this room. And then I'll probably do like servants' quarters or something. No idea for this room. A guest room, and then a map room in here. And then I'm pretty much done with all the rooms in here except for the library. Your phone flew off the highway? What? A bit for confessions. There we go. I'll make this the confessional booth, bro. Or not this one. Sorry. This one. We'll come over. I'll build it with trapdoors to look authentic. Yeah, the only room that's not done over here is I need a lot more bookshelves, and that's a huge pain. But the armory's set up. My bedroom is set up. Probably gonna put some more stuff in here, but it's set up. And then I have like a barracks kind of room in here. But that is what we're rocking with so far. Honestly, the chapel room turned out better than I thought it would. I think the end rods look pretty good. And then the other thing I did was I started placing banners. Not a lot. Oh, dude, that's the worst when you like leave something like on top of your car or whatever. Rach, welcome back. It's going. It is going. I hope you guys are all doing well. What's going on, Quacky? Just got back from a walk with me and my dog. Do I remember you, Quacky? Did you change your username? Gangle, there we go. Okay. Yeah, if you guys change your username, it throws me off, because that's how I remember you guys. Yeah, so I haven't done anything to the third floor. But yeah, the second floor, the rooms are all set up. And then let me show you the monument. Because I've made some I haven't added any names to it yet, but I've made some progress. Also, Kale's made a lot of progress on his house. This is Kale's house. His new one. So he has made a significant amount of progress. If you haven't been here in a couple of streams, I accidentally burnt Kale's house to the ground, his old one over there. And I rebuilt it for him, and then he burnt his house to the ground. Are you asking what? Oh, what's up? What's up? I was like, I thought you were asking why I burnt his house to the ground. I was like, it was an accident. I didn't mean to. But, so I rebuilt it correctly, and then when he burnt his house to the ground, he didn't. He just, like, patched it. So, he basically... I came down here and was messing with this, and I guess I left it open. And this used to be wood right here, so it caught on fire. I still need to figure out what we're going to do for that. I've been, sorry, I got the hiccups. I've been really wrapped up at work and other stuff, but let me think about it, and I'll probably have something for this coming weekend, because I will be out of town this weekend. Your fingers are hurting? You can stop, bro. You don't have to keep going. So this is the start of the monument. I successfully drained the 4 chunks, and then I realized I could have just built this and drained it. But I have this tree that I built here with warped stem and some frog lights and some soul lanterns. And so I'm going to build hallways branching off of this with like rings around the structure that are going to contain all the names. So still work in progress. We're still chugging along. It's taken an absurd amount of time, but I have a lot of the materials. So we should be able... I think I'm going the wrong way. I'm almost positive I'm going the wrong way. Luckily, I have my compass. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what else we've done. Oh, I did some stuff in the basement. So if we come up this way... I know, but it's a realm, so it's like really hard to get mods in here. You have to like jump through a bunch of hoops. But I condensed the storage system so that these guys function a little bit better. We built a carpet duper that just spits out carpet at a rate about 2 seconds. And then over here, Dope Ass Foo, welcome back. Over here we have a automated paper farm. It has been a minute, brother. So this breaks the sugarcane, drops it into an auto crafter, and makes paper for us. Kale's in the poor side of the city? Yes. Kale is in the poor side. He's my my Duke of the Poors. So he's going to be in charge of collecting all the taxes and everything. Okay, daddy. Nice. But yeah, we started part of the moat. Have a nice day. Thanks for the follow, brother. So we started the moat. I've got half of it done, and then I paused because I wanted to work on the inside a little bit more. I kind of got sidetracked. But now we need to get a ton more leather. That is what we're looking for. I've been struggling to find leather. And the cow crusher is not producing a ton of it. Did he start this? No. Dude, I told him. Whatever. I have looting, but the problem is I don't want to kill the cows because other cows aren't spawning. I could make multiple cow crushers. That would do something for me. But yeah, the problem I'm running into is it's just not spawning cows. Like, I have searched for quite some time. And luckily I have the cow crusher, because if I didn't, I'd just have no cows. But, Potato, welcome back. Thanks for the follow again. But I do need a couple more rockets because we're running low. Stream broke? What? Stream unbroke? Okay. Alright, I don't even know what you're saying to me, bro. A potato crusher? Let's put wood away. The only problem with these little dudes is that they get in the way now because they're all bunched up around the chests, and that's kind of really annoying. They also keep trying to put stuff in those chests, which they're not supposed to, so I don't know what the deal is there. Oh yeah, we got full netherite as well. Got some armor trim. They are. I mean, their job is so simple, and they keep messing it up. Do I have gunpowder in here? Not enough. Let's go grab some more gunpowder. Ow. I kind of want to, like, build the better version of this. Because Kale built this, you know, and it works. Like, it drops creepers. But it could do it a lot better, for sure. Also, I have looting 2 instead of looting 3 on the sword, and I feel like the difference is staggering. Like, it does not drop nearly as many. Yeah, I mean, I could do, like, multiple layers or just multiple farms. I don't use... He uses this one that uses snow golems, and I've never done that. I've always just done trapdoor with water. Oh. I think it should work in Bedrock. I don't see why not. Gazebo in the middle of Cozy Town. Huge storage room and base underneath. Yeah, I feel like that'd work. I'm gonna plug this. Why do we have a hole in the middle? I mean, I guess I'll just... Haha. Yeah, I don't think this specific farm works in Bedrock. But the other one that I was talking about, where it's just trapdoors and water, that one should. I'll always give you my opinion. I can't guarantee it's a good one. Actually, I know for a fact the one with trapdoors and water works because I've built that one on Bedrock. But this one, the snow golem one, I have no idea. I don't think so. Okay. What's up, four-wheeler? Welcome back. We left the paper because I did not think far enough ahead. But that's okay. Can you put looting on a trident? It's been so long since I've used tridents. Yeah, I don't think so either, because I was thinking you could probably just automate this with a trident, but then I was like, you wouldn't get nearly as much gunpowder. Yeah, campfires are possible. Don't forget about loyalty. You could, yeah, I mean, I guess this would work with a campfire. You wouldn't get the XP. You could do this with dripstone. Well, no, because how would you collect it? Aquaman. Come on. We're so close. Just give us a couple more creepers. See, this is what I don't understand. Sometimes it's raining creepers, and then it'll all of a sudden stop. The other problem, too, with these is that since we're playing in a realm, if there's other people on, the spawn rate drops significantly. Yeah, I don't know if it's that or it's because it's using snow golems or maybe both. My guess is probably both, because the snow golems, like, since it's relying on the snow golems to push them. You think so? Because the fastest one I ever made didn't use snow golems. And it was really fast. I did not know that. The more you know. I wonder what it is. I wonder if there's like an explanation for that. See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Looting 2, and it's giving me like 1 gunpowder. I might just have to like go get looting 3. Sounds good, brother. Yeah, but I don't really like... I try not to dupe unless it's like carpet I dupe because I don't want to shear that many sheep, you know? Like, to put carpet in my castle would require an astronomical amount of sheep. I so badly want to like call it, but I'm so close to 3 stacks. I forfeit squid. This is what I get for not putting mending on my first sword. That one was cranking out gunpowder. Cass, what's going on? Welcome in. I'll let you catch up. Look at this guy. Good sport. Alright, whatever, that's enough. We'll call it. We'll call it. Oh, another one just spawned. Country Guy, thank you for the follow! I appreciate you! I was there. Look, I'm not qualified to say what is and is not a dinosaur, okay? That's not in my wheelhouse. Yes, sir. We are enjoying some Minecraft today. Let's take this. Very nice, very nice. Well, welcome in. I hope you enjoy. Let's make a ton of... That sucks. I did not mean to do that. Okay. Oh no, I made some 1s and 2s. I'm an idiot. I was there, Potato. I can't tell the man he was wrong. You know, I don't know. I don't know how to qualify a dinosaur. Like, what qualifies as a dinosaur? Dude, it is hot in this room. Yes, sir, Brian. I am, in fact, on Java. Okay. So, Robbie, welcome back. Vietnam, what's going on, sir? Big fan of pho. Thank you. Thank you for the pho. Let's see. All right, think. What can we do? to make this faster. I need more leather. That's a problem. My only solution to that is building another cow crusher or killing all of the cows. Do I want to kill all the cows? Because then we have no cows. Are you reading the AI answers, Potato? Potato is AI. Yeah, joke's on me. You guys are all AI, and it's just a trick. Okay. Yeah, see, that only gives me 7 leather, which is not nearly enough. What's up, Yanni? Yanni! See, this thing works, but not nearly as fast. Cider has not been in the realm, brother. Gaslighting you. There's sheep, there's chickens. Oh, there's horses. They give leather. Hang on. Time to commit crimes. A realm application? You can't believe everything they tell you, Yanni. They're gaslighting you. Sorry, buddy. I did invite Cider 3 weeks ago when I first started the realm. I think probably before you even asked. And it's because Cider is another streamer. And we've talked about making content together. Hello, horse. See, I've more than doubled my leather count by being a horrible person, so maybe we just continue this. Okay, maybe there is a... Maybe there's some cows over here by this village. Let's see. See, like, I feel like there should be animals here, but there's not. Yeah, but then I made the server. Mason, what's up, brother? Welcome back. M3, this realm is just for me and my friends, but I do have a server that you are more than welcome to join. What is going on here? What happened to this village? Oh, a cow! Come here, cows. Your new pet cat? What's the cat's name? Also, everybody, I found this island over here, and I'm kind of mad because, like, this is a pretty dope setup. Look at this. Binksy? That's pretty cool. What type of cat is it? I mean, look at this. Okay, what is up? You got a big cave, you got the ocean. Good island. I could still build something there, that's true. Well, you guys joined at just the wrong time because I'm going through killing horses because I need leather. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I think your username is a stick person. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry, everybody. I have to kill the horses. There's no cows. I need their skin. I know, I feel like a terrible person. I'm sorry. Yeah, honestly, why did they program the scream like that, bro? That's kind of crazy. Oh, look, a cow, a singular cow. Come here, buddy. Oh, you kind of juiced me there. I would rather not kill the horses. I mean, outside of leather, there's really not a reason to. Okay, so this biome does seem to be spawning cows. They make a satisfying noise. I don't know about that one. Kazakhstani cows. That's true. I mean, the Mongols used to, like, eat horse meat and milk them and stuff, you know? I still argue that Minecraft's a survival game, and the fact that you can't eat horses is kind of crazy. You're telling me that I can eat rotten flesh, but I can't eat a horse? Ka-chow. No, I mean, like, I don't want to. I just think the game logic is weird. Come here, buddy. Time to join your you're gonna go to a big farm. All your friends are gonna be there. Okay, we have almost a stack of leather, so that's pretty decent. We can head back. Lonely Ghost, thank you for the follow. L, what is up? Welcome back, brother. You can type random shapes. It's just so crazy that cows never spawn over here. Oh, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry. That's pretty sick, Robbie. That's exciting. I'm using Complementary Unbound for my shaders. Well, I can't promise it'll be good advice, but I'll give you some. Oh, wait, wait. Wait. Everybody wait. Why do I just have, like, so much junk in my inventory? I don't really need leaf litter. What's happening here? It's going, brother. It is going. We are working on the library. Professional unlicensed device, yeah. Like, physically sick, or the other kind of sick? Robbie, thank you for sharing. Appreciate you. Oh, yikes. Yeah, that sucks, man. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, stick person. I still don't know what to call you. I try to keep things chill. I don't know. I mean, to be honest with you, man, like, it's tough, you know? Like, I mean, first you got to be there for yourself. Like, you can't be there for other people if you're not there for yourself. And I don't know, just be there. You know, they don't want... The last thing somebody wants in that situation is to be treated like they're in that situation. You know, like, recognize the limitations, but enjoy the time that you guys have, you know, because it's not guaranteed. I mean, nothing's guaranteed. Like, even if they weren't sick. So... like I said, it's tough. So my grandpa died of Alzheimer's about 2 years ago. 3 years ago? And, you know, he'd been sick for a while, and it's you know, it's terminal. You don't come back from that. And it was really hard for me, you know, for most of my life to deal with that. And I think it's just like, you got to meet them where they're at, and you got to enjoy the time that you have. And like, you don't want the memories to be of like the illness. You want them to be of the person. So I guess that's my advice, is like, take care of yourself, you know, get your mind right about it, and just make sure that you're there for them, you know? Yeah, of course, brother. That does suck though, man. I'm sorry that you're going through that. Okay. Back on track. Mandalorian, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Thank you, guys. The castle is coming along. Yeah, cancer does suck. It is not great. Scott, welcome back. That's true. I mean, sickness or not, you know? Like, you never know what will happen. It is going, brother. I'm trying to get an absolute ton of books so that we can work on our library, because that is the room that's bothering me the most today. That's kind of how I do this. It's like, what room is just really annoying me? Let's keep I like keeping this compass on me just in case, because I have a tendency to get lost if I don't pay attention. I'm a firm believer in the pharmaceutical conspiracies, but that's a talk for another day. Is it just like medical screening that you have left, Rob? Do you prefer Robbie or Rab? I feel like cats are such a gamble because, like, they could be the coolest cat, Rusty SMP, thank you for the roses. Appreciate you. Halo, welcome back. Halo, I appreciate you stopping into Cider's stream earlier today. Thank you for checking him out. Thank you for the level ups as well, Rusty. Okay, I feel like we have to try to get looting, so I'm gonna hit the XP farm once. Oh my god. Alrighty. Brace your ears. I'm gonna turn the volume down. At this point, I'm just gonna mend all my mendable stuff. Oh wait, I did put mending on this. Yeah, I don't. The last like week and a half, the average viewer number has gone up pretty significantly. Which is great. I'm glad that we're reaching out to new people. I can't play music anymore because the Tube got mad at me, and then the other apps got mad at me, and so I'm figuring out how to get around that at the moment. But I can show you in just 1 second here, Shadow, when this finishes. Oh, no, dude, I keep forgetting. I'll probably do it today, because I'm not going to stay on super long. I have, like, a hard cutoff at 9 today. But I will check it out. This one's fairly easy, and I do think there's a way to make it on Bedrock as well. There's a way to automate this on Java too, though. Is it not the same as your TikTok name? We're just gonna preemptively do that one. Got it, got it. Should be fairly easy to remember. I hate how long this takes. Yeah, I feel like cats are a gamble. They're either like super sweet or they're like psychopaths. There's no in between. Okay, okay. Dark Shadow, thank you for the follow. Let me break this. I figured this out like, what was that, yesterday? No, Saturday. You could just make the, it's gonna do this for like 10 minutes. Okay, can you grab me a drink? Okay. Are you taking my car?
Yeah.
Could you possibly get gas? It's kind of low. Okay. I mean, you don't have to, but if you're going past the gas station or something, yeah. Alright, I love you. Okay. So, this is my XP farm. And if you guys are interested in like a full tutorial on how to do this, I have one on my tube on the Red app. It's only like, the video is like 9 minutes long, including the intro, so it's super simple. But basically, you just need a bunch of armadillos, right? Some campfires, and then just so you can see how the water's flowing. Wow, this XP is like right in the way. The water pushes them to this corner, and then you can slash at the silverfish with this armor stand, which makes the damage go through the ground. There's a zombie in a boat down here, so that they're scared and they stay in their shells. So the way this works is that when the armadillos are in their shells, they take reduced damage, and the campfire doesn't do enough damage to like go over what the shell reduces, so they're not actually taking damage, right? They're just like taking hits. So when you throw a infestation potion at them, they're still getting hit, so they'll still spawn the silverfish. Probably not right now. I do have to move this eventually, so I will be moving it in there. But, like I said, if you want, like, the step-by-step tutorial, I have it on the use of the tubes. Oof. Alright, let's try to get looting. Yeah, it should be same name, same logo. And it's like my only video. Everything else is either recordings of the streams or shorts. Okay. I mean, this is kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie, but it is mad annoying. What's the XP coming from? Is that what you meant? The XP, so I just hit my XP farm, but it generates so much XP that it can't absorb it fast enough. Oh wait, I dropped it. There we go. So I just kind of bring it with me. Do I have a TT? Deadpool, what's up? Singing, thank you for the 20 roses. I appreciate you. Oh, yes, I do. Yeah, so if you go to the tube and you look up, it's same name, same logo. It's my only video. It should say Armadillo XP Farm. It's about 9 minutes long, and that includes the intro, so it's super easy. The hardest part is finding armadillos, and then also you need to be able to brew potions. But besides that, it's super easy. See, I don't want to waste the XP, but also I think it gets stuck. Awesome, I appreciate that. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I'll probably do some more tutorials, because I have some other fun things down here. Like I have this carpet duper I made. And then I kind of made this one myself. I didn't like follow any tutorials for it, but I'm sure there is similar things on YouTube. Is that all the XP? Am I good? Okay. So yeah, it gives like from 0 levels, I think it'll get you to 60. I used some of the XP on mending, like to fix my stuff. So it wasn't like the full burst. But yeah, it'll throw levels at you. So I built this too, which I just built myself. I didn't actually do a tutorial or anything. And this makes paper automatically for me, which is pretty sick. I probably will, because people always ask me how I do stuff like this. You know? Or like how the golems work or whatever. And then I might also do some like minor tutorials on like the like aesthetic stuff that I do. Cause this stuff is, I'm doing good, Deadpool. How are you? This stuff is original. Like I built this with some input from the viewers, but a couple of things I got from other people. Growls, thank you for the follow. I'm on Java. That XP farm will work on Bedrock, but the problem is you're going to have to automate it because there's no slash attack on Bedrock. So you'll have to do either like a bouncing trident or like fire, something to kill the silverfish. Shader settings tutorial? I don't think I really changed these settings a whole lot. I think these are pretty much default. No, that's not true. I think I cranked them all to max. I can't look at it on here. Let's hit the enchanting room. Please just give us... Looting 2 would be perfect. We don't even need looting 3. But yeah, if I ever do or build something that you guys are like, wait, how did you do that? And you like want to know, just ask. And I can always explain it. Or if it's like really complicated, I can make a tutorial. Because I definitely do not mind. Okay. We can make an efficiency 5 netherite axe. Sweet. Sounds good. Enjoy the day. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see. It only gave us efficiency 5. That's kind of lame. Okay. For now, let's drop this. Why do I have smite on my sword? I'm trying to remember why I ended up with smite. This was initially my backup sword. And I'm really racking my brain here. I cannot remember why. That's true. I'm playing in a realm where we don't really PvP. And I've already fought the dragon. So most scenarios, smite helps me a little bit more anyways. You don't get the last options 30. Do you have enough bookshelves around your enchanting table? Because you get that, I think you get that 15 to get full enchantment powers. We're just chucking stuff on the floor for now. Boink. Dude. Sounds good. Hey, I will try to check out your YouTube tonight, brother. How do I get levels? So I made a XP farm that I use, which we were actually just using. Hang on. Can you please just give me looting? Holy. Aha! There we go. All right. Now the problem is I have to grind all of those books. Let's put looting on the sword. I'll take the grindstone up there. Looting. Bro, of course. We're going to have to hit the freaking XP farm again. Fine. Okay. Could put that up there, and then I'll just take this with me. Where'd it go? Oh. thank you guys both for the follow. Oxito, Epstein Files. That's crazy, bro. No, not that one. Yeah, I'm about to go back to it so that I can get more levels because I do not have enough to enchant my sword. So we will go hit it one more time. Oh, you know what? I think I grindstone that efficiency book I took. What a waste. Oh well. Okay. I'm asleep, so it's daytime, so it's a little bit easier for you guys to see. Boink. Yeah, I just like, I don't know. I don't do a whole lot of PvP on here because it's just me and my friends. So I don't really need a mace, I guess. I mean, I could, just to flex, because we have 3 trial chambers, like, under the castle. Okay. We got the XP farm. You bought this game for your son? I feel like that's a lot. We've been getting a lot of people who are like, I bought this for my kid, now I play it all the time. Okay, so if I throw an infestation portal, or potion, sorry, it starts generating silverfish every time they get hit. Then the water pushes them to this corner, and then I can just slash, and it kills the silverfish. So if I just stand here and slash away, I'm going to get probably somewhere close to level 60. Maybe a little bit more. Drink water, everybody. Drink water. And again, if you want to see exactly how I built this, I have a video on the tube. Like I said, it's only like 9 minutes long, so it's not hard. The hardest part about this farm, this XP farm, is that you have to, A, be able to find armadillos, so if you're far from an armadillo, it's kind of annoying. And then, B, you need to be able to brew potions. Those are the only 2, like, inconvenient parts about it. But building this, like, setting it up is super easy. Yeah, so if you go, it's the same name, same logo, it's my only, like, video. So I have, all my streams are recorded there, and I have some shorts, but the tutorial for this farm is the only, like, video I've posted. But we've been kind of chatting about it. I might do some more tutorials for some of the other stuff I've built. Because people often ask, like, how I did XYZ, you know? And sometimes, you know, it's easier said than done. Sometimes it's better if you have, like, a video showing, like, how you did it. I might try to see if I can condense them. I am on Java. I do believe there is a way to get this farm to work on Bedrock. I haven't tested it, but just, like, theoretically in my brain, there is a way to make this work. But I'm using the Armadillo XP farm. Which I haven't tweaked. The only thing I've really tweaked about this is a lot of people will only use, like, one. Swap to another tool. Okay. I'll do you one better. I'll hold 2 tools. What's up, Car Spidey Man? So PS5 is Bedrock, but what I'm thinking you can do on Bedrock is have the water flow, and then whenever the water stops, have either fire or a trident bouncing with pistons to kill the silverfish instead. Because the reason that this setup won't work is because you have to have the slash attack for the armor stand thing to work. But everything else about this will work in Java. It's just the armor stand that you're gonna have issues with. I need to put mending on my shield. I keep forgetting to do that. I mean, I guess I could probably test in Bedrock Creative a build for this. Just to, like, prove it works. Let's make sure we're not leaving the XP behind. Yeah, like, I'm pretty positive. In my brain, it works in Bedrock. Like, I've never built it on Bedrock, but just, like, what I know about how the game works, it should be possible. No, come here. It's hard getting the XP up the stairs. Troll King, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Spidey-Man, thank you for the follow. Hey, appreciate you. Cider, I am live. We are live. Noah, thank you for the follow. Why is it so hard getting this XP up the stairs? Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. Boom. Looting 3. Only took 1 billion levels. Yeah, bro, Yanni still thinks you guys were serious, bro. And I was like, they're gaslighting you. Bro, I scrolled back up the chat and I was like, ain't no way. Is he getting stuck in the carpet? Are you on Bedrock, Shadow, or Java? Okay, I don't think that exact setup will work on Bedrock, but I'm probably going to come up with a video for Bedrock because there's a lot of people who've been asking. Because I think there is a way to make it work, you just have to do stuff slightly differently. Did this get jammed again? And if so, how? Okay, no, it's just out of stuff, I guess. This is so wild. This looks like one of those 2007 screensavers. Oh, come on. Stay in the basement. Where are you going? Oh my god, they're always trying to escape. Kay is here. They were chatting not too long ago. Okay. I think that's it. I think we're good. Let's put this back here. So when I normally use mods, I typically use CurseForge because I'm Unk. And it's kind of just like what I'm used to, and I like the like formatting of the packs and everything. So I do have Lunar and Modrinth. I've used both of those as well. But I don't know, something about CurseForge, it just like it hits the brain the right way for me. Okay, we can make more books. Let's do that. Oh, I forgot to turn the volume back up. Hee hee. Hello? There we go. Then we need wood. Oh my god. Prince Leo, thank you for the follow. This takes so many resources. It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it. I just have to keep telling myself that. And it will be worth it. Let's sleep so it's not nighttime anymore. And then, let's go steal. It's everybody's favorite part, where I go steal everybody else's stuff. Why are there boats? We have elytras. What's this guy doing? What? What is going on? What is this? What unholy amalgamation is he working on over here? Bro, how are you shooting at a 90-degree angle? I'm just gonna leave that there, I guess. I mean, I don't know what he's planning. Yeah, I don't know what I just walked in on, bro, but I'm gonna leave him be. I mean, sorry for interrupting, I guess. I don't know. That's Kale's boat, so we're just gonna leave it. I don't have any texture packs on, but I do have a shader pack on. So this is what it looks like without the shaders, and then this is what it looks like with the shaders. So it's really just the lighting that is changing. The actual blocks themselves are the same. Handlover, what is up, dude? Welcome back. Oh, also, for all the regulars and anybody else, Jason, thank you for the follow. I will not be here on Thursday. I am going out of town this weekend. So I will remind everybody every stream this week, but Thursday I will not be here. I'll make sure to post something on my story as well, but I didn't want you guys to be like, "What? Where are you?" You know. I will be traveling. My day was pretty good. Nothing crazy. Went on a walk with my dog and the wife after work. Had some tacos for lunch. That was pretty sick. Yeah, I love tacos. Big taco guy. Pretty much all tacos, don't care. street tacos, Tex-Mex tacos, Taco Bell, any form of taco. We had Taco Casa. Oh, have you not seen the second floor, Handlover? I thought you were here when I was working on Saturday. Yeah, I'm working on the library right now, so I need a ton of paper and a ton of leather. We have our little, whatever you want to call this, viewing room? I don't know. I built this chapel here, which actually is looking a lot better than I thought it would. I need to put carpet, though, to make it really pop. I'll probably do, like, servants' quarters in here. I don't know about here yet. A guest room, and then a map room. Make this a laundry room. I don't know. I had, like, a bunch of cauldrons and stuff. Little Dirk, thank you for the follow. Yeah, library, obviously, which this is actually coming along pretty well, but bookshelves are so expensive, it's ridiculous. We've got an armory in here. And then a barracks, I guess. And then here's my room, which is, like, sparsely furnished. I will be adding some more stuff, but makes it look useful? What do you mean? I could buy bookshelves, that's true. Although somebody not being me, locked in a trader with a knockback book. So I might have to kill him. Look at this goober. Knockback 1. I will, though. Let's make some more beds so we can get some more villagers. Oh, like a tech room almost, or like a laboratory. Let's make a bunch of beds. And start our villager breeding program. Anime Geek 2? Thank you for the follow. What's up, brother? Salutations. I am King Sahur. I am. Do they have to be able to reach the beds? No, they can walk on them. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, fellas. You wait here. I'm gonna go get a bunch of bread. I am going to breed a bunch of villagers so I can make more librarians, so I don't have to just keep constantly rolling on the enchantment table to get enchantments that I want or need. That's the neat part. I'm not. Hey, we hit the goal, everybody. 2,800. Very nice. Thank you, everyone. Yes, we have. We've killed the Ender Dragon. We've got elytras. At this point, I am just working on the build. Done some exploring, but... Bougie Sushi, thank you for the follow. I know you're from Cider's side, so I appreciate you. Okay. Brain, think. What are we doing? Bread. I got caught up in our follow goal getting reached. A gambling room? Alright, let's go rain bread on villagers. couch. Dun, dun, dun. I enjoy me some gambling. I don't do it very often, but I do like me a good Vegas trip every once in a while. Alright, friends. Enjoy some bread on the house. All you have to do is sell your bloodline into slavery to us forever. Excellent, excellent. Wait. Nuh-uh, not all three of you, bro. That's crazy. The Chinese betting game? No. Alright, we gotta keep the babies in there. A button that makes it drop bet automatically? Like Squid Games? Just like press the buttons. Oh shoot. Let's see. I think we were at 38 or sorry, 48 for Friday, and then Saturday we were at 59. Today we are at 49 so far. Oh, so kind of like craps, almost? I don't think I have heard what you're talking about, honestly. Okay, so realistically, we want them to sell bookshelves and then probably give us... How many total? Oh my god, he's 18 plus 29 is 47... plus 19 is 66. I don't even know why I'm over here. They're not going to be ready anytime soon. Gotta be careful because this area generates a ton of mobs at night for some reason. Even before I had the villagers here. Okay, I feel like I wasn't going that fast. I don't have enough. Let's go shear some sheep, I guess. Come here, little buddies. Meh. Oh, it's loud. Sorry. Just base boosted sheep. That's crazy work there, hand lover. What would your sister say? I don't have the trim. Oh, I started a hardcore world, and I went to day 4 without seeing a single sheep. Not one. It was crazy. I had to stay up every night for like 5 nights in a row. I don't think these guys are ready, but let's go check just in case. Are they still attempting to make more baby villagers? They are. They made another one. Roland, thank you for the follow. Ooh, cow. Come here. Uh, 20 so far. 20 extra, so 50 total. I did go on a walk today for probably like 40 minutes. Not a workout, just going on a walk with the wife. Yeah, it's always when you let your guard down. I almost died today because I was not paying attention. I was just like waltzing around a cave, and a creeper blew up like on top of me, and I had half a heart left. It was crazy. Can't let him catch you lacking. Ooh, what's in here? Yeah, parkour. Bunch of diamonds, that's what's in here. It's just like an extra challenge, I guess. Oh wait, I keep forgetting you guys can't see if I don't have torches. I'll play on hard a lot. Like, pretty much, like, outside of this realm, I'm always playing on hard. At least. But I feel like hardcore, like, forces you to, like, pay attention, you know? Because once you hit a certain point in the game, it's, like, so easy to replace stuff that, like, you just don't care. Like, I don't even really have to use a shield anymore, especially on easy. Like, I don't have to use a shield at all. Like these guys. Barely do any damage to me. This is kind of a cool lava wall. What? Oh wait. I also forget if I turn my shaders off, you guys can see. Oh, wait, you can't see directly around me, though, because the torch doesn't give off light. Ugh, double-edged sword. I don't know. It's much darker on y'all's screen than it is for me. Ooh, deep dark. What's up, Potato? I don't know what time it is for you. What time is it for me? 8? So it's 4 in the morning for you? 2 a.m.? Oh, wait, yeah, 12 hours, duh. Not 10. I have... We need to build an actual trader hall. Before I do that, but once we have a trader hall, I probably will do that. Dude, we keep finding so much deep dark, but no ancient cities. I don't mind time zones, but I do constantly forget that the days are like 24 hours long, not 10 when I'm doing math for time. Potato is in England. England. Why are you so angry, Yanni? Thank you for sharing. Appreciate you. I don't know why I made you mad, because you bought into their gaslighting, bro. Don't let them gaslight you. I mean, sure. I gave him an open invitation if he wanted to join at some point in the future. I told you, he is also a Minecraft streamer. That's why. We support each other's streams. We have similar vibes. Like, it makes sense for us to collab. Nah, I feel like that is a reason, though. I feel like you're wrong. Get out of here. Get a job, gang? First, I'd have to quit mine. Thank you, Kay. My shaders make the ores appear a little bit brighter. So if I turn them off, right, there's the diamond. You can't see it anymore. If I turn the shaders back on, it makes the ores, like, reflective. Ouch. Yeah, that was. What was that, like 6, 7? I use complementary unbound for my shaders. There's so many mobs down here. Ghost, what's up, brother? Welcome back. Did you just tell me you get a job, bro? Now you're asking me questions? What does the castle look like now? Give me 1 second. There was a diamond behind me. No, you lying. I mean, why not, you know? Oh, there's diamond right there. Is that the one you're talking about? I don't even really need diamond. I'm just kind of picking them up. Well, there you go. Make your own realm. Problem solved. Complimentary Unbound is what I use. It's $7.99, my guy. Yeah, so it is the shaders that make him glow. It depends. So if you want to use the shaders on a realm, why is it $20 for you? That doesn't make any sense. If you want to use them on a realm, you have to download them from the complimentary website. If you, Steven, welcome back. If you want to use them outside of a realm, like literally anywhere else, you can use CurseForge, Modrinth, whatever, and with Iris, the mod Iris, you can use any shaders you want. So you'll download Iris, and then you'll also download the complimentary Unbound shaders. But to answer your question, yes, that is what makes the ore glow. I kind of don't like that the ore glows. It's fine. You know, but get back in the basement, dude. Jeez, they're always trying to leave. Hang on, I'm gonna flex on people. Lizard. Whoa, 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 Steven. Whoa, whoa. They're interns, okay? They're interns. They work for experience. They don't work for free. They work for experience. Where should I put these? Is the real question. I mean, yeah, I do need to make a beacon. But that's true, yeah. Gridman on TikTok. Haha. Let's... Nah, not gonna work. Wait, is this why though? Nah, it looks dumb. Appreciate you, Jiggler. Have a good night. Thank you for the follow as well, brother. Alright, we abandoned that project. And then let's do this. What are you guys arguing about? What is there to argue about? We're playing Minecraft, bro. What's up, Rusty? Welcome back. Hey, thank you for the GGs, brother. 10 GGs, appreciate you. Let's dump all this garbage in here. Let the man sleep. It's pretty good. Pretty chill day. Can't complain. I don't know. I think a lot of people assume I'm doing this for money because everybody assumes that people do this for money. You'd be surprised how many people are like, get a job. And I'm like, dog, I make like 10 cents doing this a day. I am flying like you, Toothless. It is hot here. It's not AM. I do have an awesome job. My job's pretty sick. Not really looking forward to going to the office tomorrow, but job's still cool. I live in Texas, Rusty. I'm gonna pick when I work from home. I go into the office Tuesday and Wednesday, and I work from home Monday, Thursday, Friday. It is 8:14. I live in God's favorite time zone, Central Time. Thank you for the 6 pops. Maybe? I feel like we've talked about... No, maybe it was somebody else, Kay. I feel like I talked about this with somebody. I don't know. It is. It's good for the sports. It's good for... I mean, really, that's all that matters. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, sure, Rusty. No, I'm kidding. Rusty, this realm is for me and my friends. I do have a public server that you are more than welcome to join, though, brother. Dude just left scaffolding up here. Look at this. Kind of nailed that, by the way. Nah, you've been great, Ghost. What do you mean? My buddy Kale built this one. It's not the one I normally build when I do this, but it works, so I can't complain. Also, thank you for the heart, me, Rusty. Appreciate you. I am going to need to rebuild the iron farm, though. Because this is much slower than my normal iron farm that I build. Let's go check our paper farm. Did you miss it? I think you were here, Ghost. What's up, Potato? What did you just remember? Hey, in this house, we celebrate Revenge of the 6th, okay? The Empire did nothing wrong. That group of terrorists, you guys call the rebels? You know how many people they killed when they blew up the Death Star, bro? You know how much toxic waste landed on Endor? Those Ewoks will never be the same, bro. They're gonna grow extra limbs. Thank you for the GGs, Rusty. Everybody's like, oh, the Empire is so evil. I bet the crime rate was low. Okay? I bet they had record low crime. Oh, paper farm. We gotta check the paper farm. How do you not remember the Star Wars movies, bro? That's crazy work. Ryan, what's up? Books. I mean, besides, you know, Jackson, I am on Java. Besides the fact that, you know, the Empire was, like, evil and whatnot, they were kind of drippy, you know? They were pretty drippy. A lot of aura, you know? Absolutely, yes. You should rewatch them. It's mind-boggling that you haven't watched them. That's true. They didn't spare the children. That's true. Got me there. To be fair, Luke tried to kill a kid. Oh my god, the great sugarcane shortage is insane. Heather, what's up? Welcome back. I'm either out of books or out of wood every time without fail. Well, problem solved. Ouchies. It's going. It's going. I don't know why I've been really tired today, but I did go for a walk with my wife and the dog. That was fun. Work was pretty chill, so not too bad. What about you? Where is all the paper? Nice. The plan is I'm starting the workouts as soon as I get back a week from today. So I'm going on a bachelor trip on Thursday. So I felt like it didn't make sense to try to start a new routine when I was going to be leaving in the middle of it. Because I'm like a creature of habit, you know, like once I start doing something, I'll just keep doing it over and over and over again. But if I don't like stick to it, I will stop. Oh Oh my god, let me skip this, please. It's always raining. How does he not have any sugarcane, bro? For once, I wish I just like came around a river bend and there was just like 1,000 sugarcane. What is this? Interesting world gem. Okay. Oh, cows. Dude, that's not good. Are you okay? Well, do you need to call somebody, or are you doing okay? Well, that sounds like a lot, man. I feel like you might not want to right now, but maybe, you know, take a little break, take a deep breath, and think about, you know, who you might be able to talk to, you know? I wish there was something I could say that was like more helpful, but I'm not equipped for something like that. But I know life's hard, especially with stuff like that. So. One second, Rusty. Look, I'm not a counselor or a therapist, but I can speak that there's ups and downs in life, you know, and sometimes in the downs you just gotta like find a space where you can talk. And for me, like, I do maintenance counseling. Like, I have an appointment at 9 tonight, which is why I have a hard stop, you know? So it's like, you have to find the space that you're comfortable in, and especially, you know, for like young men of any background, I know that's difficult, but I would highly recommend it. Rusty, thank you for the GGs. Get a bed, Cyber. That's the first thing you should do. Ouch. Well, I'm sure that there's, I don't know where you're from, but I'm sure there's, support groups or, charity-based resources that could be available to you. All I'm asking for you is just I know it's hard now, but okay. West Virginia, I've been there a couple of times. My sister used to live in West Virginia. She was in outside of Morgantown. I'm sure, man. I'm sure, especially out there. I know it's not. It's not easy making a life in certain parts of the country, for sure. Well, look, like I said, I think the best thing to do right now is just take a step back. Let's not try not to live too much in the moment. Just do some research and figure out, what is available to you, what kind of support groups, what kind of government funded organizations or charities might be able to help you. Like I said, I'm not equipped. I can only tell you from my personal experience, and I haven't been through that situation. Guys, we're getting really depressing in the chat right now. Yeah, that's a good point too, GCOM. I think we were talking about that earlier too, about how anything can happen in life, and she's not going to get the opportunity to live out her life, so you could live out yours for her or whatever. No, you're good, dude. You're good. It's hard for me, because I'm not I'm not licensed. I'm not trained on anything. It's just like I want to be thoughtful for you, but I really don't know what to do in this situation. Corey, what's up, man? Yeah, that's true, Rich. I mean, all we can do is the best we can, Thank you for the heartbeat, Corey. Appreciate you. All right, well, let's get back on track, I guess. What were we trying to do? Books. Let's see. Do I have any more wheat? Yeah, I mean, it's tough. Life is not easy for anybody. I did get leather. I got some. I found some cows. I killed a lot. I killed a lot of horses, all right? I'm gonna admit to it. I killed a lot of horses. But now I'm running out of paper is my problem. And the paper farm's slow because sugarcane's slow. Because the problem with sugarcane specifically in Minecraft is that it doesn't grow unless you're loaded into the same chunk as it, which is really annoying. And in Java, you cannot bone meal sugarcane. Why is the music all of a sudden extremely loud? I mean, I guess, like, maybe the best bet is to move on from the library for now until we get more books. But that's gonna annoy me. Like, I really want to finish the library. No, so Lily, in Java specifically, I don't know why, but you cannot use bone meal on sugarcane, which is super annoying. So I set up this machine that I built. So when they hit 3 tall, it breaks the sugarcane, knocks it into these hoppers, and then the hoppers bring it over here. And then an auto crafter that's underneath turns it into paper. So it's generating paper right now, actually, which is nice. But every once in a while, it'll generate sugar. But the problem is it just grows so slow. Like, in order to, like, make this relatively fast, I would have to turn, like, almost this entire room down here into a sugarcane farm. Which I guess we could do that. There's nothing stopping us from just making this side of the basement just a giant sugarcane farm. Because I'm never not going to need paper. That's a resource that we will never not need. See, before it was the leather, and now it's the paper. Can't win. I don't know why they made it where you can't bone meal sugarcane in Java. It's like the only crop you can't. Maybe netherwort, I don't know. Honestly, what do we think? What do we think? Should I just make this a giant sugarcane machine down here? Like a paper machine? Because, like, all I gotta do is just make a bunch of rows. Exactly, exactly. You guys get me. You guys get me. Alright, let's map it out. So, the problem is, what we can do is we can move the walls for this, like, here. Because once we bring the glass out, well, this is going to have to move. I just thought about that. Because, no, I guess not, technically. Because we could do hopper, sugarcane, water. Sugarcane, hopper, hopper, sugarcane, water. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Now we're thinking with our noodle. Now we're thinking. And I can light it from the roof with glowstone. Which fixes our torch problem. It's 2 birds, 1 stone. Okay, so let's grab some sand or dirt. Doesn't really matter. Let's use dirt because we used dirt on the other part. Well, first, actually, we need hoppers. So let's get a ton of iron. I think I actually made extra hoppers somewhere. Yeah, here's some. And I know I have a ton of extra chests. Watch this, like, lag my house. And then I can get more iron if I need to. It's not a big deal. Well, I hope everybody else's day is going well. I feel like that was pretty rough. Appreciate you, Yankee. You too, brother. Blew up your house. When I was a kid, me and my dad used to play Minecraft together, and one time he built his house and I snuck underneath it, and I was crouching the whole time so he couldn't see my username, and I just kept stealing stuff out of his floor. Like, I'd like mine up, take something, and then put the floor back. And he was like, dude, where does my stuff keep going? And then he finally figured it out like an hour in. Okay, and then this is Silk Touch, yeah? Yes. Well, at least he gave you a compliment. You know, it's like, hey, I blew up your house, but you smell good. Is it faster if I use this? I don't think so, but not really. And now we have glass in the machine. You know, Yankee, you got perfect timing here, brother. Appreciate you. I feel like glass shouldn't take this long to break. This is ridiculous. Okay. Let's take all the glass out. How am I gonna run the wiring for all this? This is gonna be a huge pain. No, no, no. Get out of here. Stupid. Just put 7 pumpkins. I don't understand why they keep doing that. I mean, I guess since we're gonna make this huge anyways, I'll just do this all the way across. There we go. All right. This should be a goober-free zone now. No more goobers. That's not a lever. All right. I might have to put a lever on this side, but for now, this is fine. Okay. Let's throw some junk in here. I need more iron. Did I put any iron in here? Oh my god, get out of the way. I'm about to start smacking you. There we go. Lodge Tails, what's going on? Welcome back. Okay, we have some uncooked iron. I guess we can go ahead and smelt this, and then we can go grab the iron that is in the iron farm. That should get us a lot of hoppers. The copper golem. Hector, what's up? The copper golems. Are kind of annoying sometimes. Get out of here. Go. Dude. Why is he using medieval cavalry tactics? Get out of here. You and your little kid too. All right. Jeez. You want to be friends, buddy? You want to be best friends? Come on, you love being friends. Do I have to have... Is it like this? Yeah. Come here. Come on. Is it because I hit you on accident? Dude, the sun's gonna come up and you're gonna die. I'm trying to help you. Oh my god. Alright, screw it. So, what am I working on? Deadpool, welcome back. Right now, am working on upgrading my paper farm that I have going on down here. And I needed to go... Oh yeah, but I had an empty hand, didn't I? Because I took the shield off. And then I... Well, no. Hang on. No, yeah, because I didn't have the poppies, right? I don't know. You got me second guessing myself. I'm gonna go back. Because I want one. It's dead now. The sun's up. Well, if I'm putting anybody's name, I'm putting my own name, you know? Can't just be putting other people's name on my stuff. All right. Hoppers. I mean, honestly, let's just make as many as we possibly can because we're trying to make this huge. Night Pro, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. What'd you miss? Not a thing, brother. We're working on expanding our paper farm so that it works a little faster, because right now it is insanely slow. Man, we are one short. That sucks. And I'm gonna need more more iron for the pistons. Man, I'm about to go mining. What? Oh wait, I don't have water. Duh. Alright, we'll put this back. Let's go get a ton of iron. Or raw iron. I have no idea, Yanni. I'm trying to remember where I found that kit right here. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Squid, what are you talking about, bro? I say it like every day. What do you mean? I'm glad you got some inspo. Honestly, castle builds are fun. I think for my next build, I'm probably going to do something a little different, because now I've done 2 giant castles in a row. But I am reading Deadpool, but I'm not... the only place people's names is going is the monument. Hold on, should. Womp womp. I did a Japanese village, like an Edo Japan era town once, and that was really fun. Lodge Tales, were you the one that was building the western town? Who was that? Somebody said that on Saturday, and I'm drawing a blank on who said that. 80 degrees? Holy, I feel like that's super hot for Wisconsin. Especially this time of year. Somebody was telling me that, and I can't remember who. But yeah, I was like, oh, that sounds really cool. Yeah, today was kind of hot here, too. It was... I'm trying to remember, because I went for a walk, and I was like, I don't sweat very often. Yeah, it was in the 80s. Tomorrow it's supposed to hit 90. That's kind of crazy. Okay, we're getting a lot of iron very quickly, so that's good. I'm going to Florida on Thursday, and I'm hoping that it's not... It's supposed to rain a lot while I'm there, which kind of sucks. But I'm hoping that it'll be cooler than it has been here. I've not been to Wisconsin. I've been to Illinois, like, barely. Like, kind of just drove through it for a second. And I've spent time in Michigan. But I've not spent time in Wisconsin, Minnesota, or the Dakotas. That little, like, northern pocket I've kind of missed. I don't know, dude. I either have, like, insanely good luck or insanely bad luck. Like, there's no in between. There's no, like, average experience for me. That's, like, everything in life. I'm either outrageously lucky or have, like, the worst luck imaginable. Oh, yeah. I'd love to see it. I got to see, like, some Michigan's, like, countryside a little bit. And that was really cool. But I'm a big cheese guy. Love cheese, so I'd love to check out some of the Wisconsin cheese farms. If I ever get sent back to Detroit, because I was there for like a little over a week. I have a lot of freedom as to, like, where I work when I travel. So, like, I got to pick where I worked the entire time I was in Detroit. So next time I get sent up there for, like, a significant amount of time, I'll probably just, like, explore the Midwest. You know, as Texas people, we're used to driving really long hours for no reason, so... I popped into Canada for like 30 seconds last time I was there. Yes, Yanni. Oh my god, it's Minecraft Fallujah. Dandelion jelly? Is that a thing? Explain. Is it actually made with dandelions? Is that for real? See, I've spent so much time traveling and, like, really have not spent a lot of time in the Midwest at all. And I feel like it's a very interesting culture. Well, Yanni, if your content's just going to be killing me or attempting to PvP people, it's not really going to work for my realm, you know? Ouch. Mr. Carter, what's up? A black hole? Happy Monday, brother. Also, as a reminder, guys, I do have an appointment here at 9, so I'm going to have to hop off. I will be on tomorrow and Wednesday as normal, but Thursday I'm going out of town, so I will not be able to stream again until Monday after that. I will remind you guys each day, and I'll post something on my story Thursday, but I just wanted to make you guys aware so you weren't wondering, like, where I went. Sorry for the late notice, too, on the hard stop for this stream. My appointment got rescheduled 2 minutes before it was supposed to be. What is the reach on these things, bro? I'll stay on. I'll stay on for until I get like the link, because sometimes it takes her a second. Johnny, you know what? If you start streaming, brother, and I can tell you're serious about it, we'll talk. We'll talk about it. Lily, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. We keep finding Deep Dark, but then we don't find an ancient city, which is very interesting. Oh, ton of iron over here. Been wasting so much time. Whoa. Okay, bro. Loser. These guys were just farming me. Okay. You gotta understand, like, I made the server so that I can play with everybody, but then I need to have space where I can make content where I know it's not gonna get, like, interrupted or whatever, you know? It's not because I don't like you guys. Okay, I feel like that is more than enough iron. I'd like you if you had cheese? Yeah, probably, bro. Listen, if one of you guys showed up to my house right now with chips and queso, you'd be in this realm, alright? Actually, I shouldn't say that because one of you will dox me. Tempting. They're like, run the IP search right now. The funny thing is I live walking distance from a Mexican restaurant too. But I always like crave queso when it's not open. I'm always like, man, it's 11 o'clock at night. I really wish I had queso. Yep. I don't live like in the city, but I live in the Metroplex. Probably like no traffic, like 15 minutes away from downtown. You can chat easily? What do you mean? Was it doing something before? Oh my gosh, they keep getting me while I'm in these little holes. The big highway? Are you talking about 114? Or are you talking about 35? Or I guess 121's also by Flower Mound. Man, a lot of you guys are from San Antonio. There's at least 3 of you. You're talking about behind me? Whoa! It should be, if you're looking at my camera, Mr. Carter, that is the real room. I do not use a green screen. Well, if there's a spot like right on the like Flower Mound Grapevine line where like 121, 35 and, yeah, 121 is the one that brings you towards Capel, but 35, 121 Business, and 114 all meet like right there. Because I used to live in Capel before I bought this house. Like right by that like junction you're talking about. This way? No, this way. What was the name of that street? Freepoint? Something like that? Freeport. No, I'm not in the basement. I don't have any basements. So Texas, actually almost every building does not have a basement. It is very rare to have basements here. I have an attic, but if I was in there, I'd be dead. I would suffocate. See, Montana's another state I haven't been to. My parents used to live in Montana, but I have not been there. That whole, like, chunk. Like, Montana, Wyoming, the Dakotas, and then, like, the western part of the Midwest, I have not been to. What's up, Yanni? I'm starting to think this lady forgot about me. I have been to Wichita, Kansas. I didn't stay there very long. I think I was only there for like a day or two. But I went to college at the University of Arkansas, so a lot of my friends were from Missouri and Kansas. The build blueprint thing, that's the Axiom mod that Cider uses. I've never used it, so I have no idea how that all works. But yeah, I've been to Wichita, I've been to Lawrence. Will I sleep in the garage? No, man, it'd be way too hot. Yeah, I have heard that a lot of people are moving to Montana and Wyoming. And Idaho, for that matter. I like the whole greater Idaho thing that they have going on with, like, Oregon and Washington. I think that's funny. Where else have I been in Kansas? Obviously Kansas City, but that's a border city, so goes without saying. I'll actually be in Kansas City for a couple of hours on Sunday. I have a layover there. But yeah, I've been to all of the West Coast states, like all of the states that border the Pacific. I've been to all of the East Coast states. I've been to every state in the South. Been to Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, Colorado, Nevada. I'm trying to think where else. I was in Alabama not too long ago. So my wife's cousin graduated from the University of Alabama. So I was in Tuscaloosa and Birmingham for a while. For like a extended weekend. I was actually extremely impressed with Birmingham. Fantastic city. I would move there. Since you've been to Wichita. Appreciate you, brother. I've not been to Huntsville, Alabama, though. I feel like that'd be fun. I have some friends there from Huntsville. Omaha, Nebraska. See, I want to go really bad. I have not been to Nebraska, but I want to go to the College World Series. Arkansas, obviously, big college baseball. I've been to Florida a couple of times. I'm going back there Thursday. I'm going to Destin, which I actually haven't been to Destin. But I've been to like Miami, Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, the Panhandle, Gainesville. Haven't been to Hawaii or Alaska. Yeah, my dad gets to go to Hawaii all the time. Oh, I thought I put the new one on there. Pretty much like every Christmas, my dad's in Hawaii. And then he acts like it's like the worst thing ever. He's like, "Aw, man. Sucks I don't get to be home right now. I have to go swimming with the dolphins tomorrow." So, like, a couple of years ago, I don't know if you guys remember this, but we had the Great Freeze in Texas where all of our power shut down for like a week. And it was, you know, stupid cold. And my dad was in Hawaii, like he normally is, and he's talking to my my mom and on the phone, and he's like, "Hey," so my dad's a pilot, just in case you don't know. My dad's a pilot. And he's fleet commander for his specific plane. And he's like, "Hey, babe, do you mind if I buy like a deep sea fishing trip for the guys? Like the crew, you know, like just so we can go do something. We're stuck here for a couple extra days because the plane's under maintenance." And my mom was like, "If you don't stop talking right now, I'm gonna stab you in the neck when you get home." Because it was like day 5 of us not having electricity. And like the houses here are not made to hold heat. So we're like freezing. It's like 40, maybe 38 degrees in the house. We're all huddled up on the floor in the living room. My dad's asking about deep sea fishing, and I have not yet, Yanni. I have not. I'm digging for it, but it's somewhere in the code for the server. But yeah, my mom was so mad. I'll have to do it here in a second, Mr. Carter. I don't have Twitch actually... Oh, I said the word. I don't have Twitch actually open. I'm reading the chat through OBS. Okay, Okay, so now we can plant sugarcane. Okay. I just got the message. Mr. Carter, I'll send you the link so you have it. I just got the message, so I'm going to have to hop off here, guys. Like I said, I'll be on tomorrow and Wednesday like usual, and then Thursday I will be leaving out of town. But hey, I do want to say real quick, I really appreciate you guys. We had 14 new followers today. We hit the follow goal. We exceeded the follow goal. I really appreciate you guys, and I appreciate you coming to hang out with me over and over and over again. I'm going to Destin, Mr. Carter. But I'll be back. If you guys are in the Discord, I might send a picture or something. Who knows? We'll see. But good night, everybody.